The 23rd day of October 2018. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda. I am Roithi Nasej, and these are the stories making headlines across the country. From Hoima District, the Omukam of Nyoro-Kitara Kingdom, Solomon Gafawusa has named a new cabinet almost 10 months after he dissolved the previous one. In the new 14-man cabinet, the Omukam has retained Andrew Kirungi Byakutaga as the substantive Omuhikura, who is the Prime Minister, who also doubles as the Minister in charge of oil and gas. The Omukama made the changes in a press statement issued on Sunday evening. Mutiti Nyendoha is the first Deputy Prime Minister, then Prince Apple Ramparo is the second Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism. Stephen Kwesige Besisira is the third Deputy Prime Minister and is in charge of Bunyoro reparations and restituted properties. Byakutaga has been serving as the kingdom's Omuhikura since January after Iguru sacked Norman Lukumo, who had served in that capacity for 2.5 years. The Omukama has also appointed Edgar Gaba as Attorney General, Robert Owangonza as Finance Minister, Dina Kisangaki as Minister for Gender, and Jackson Byarhanga as the Minister for Natural Resources. The Omukama also appointed 7 officials as special assistants in the office of the Prime Minister. Now, news from Uganda District. Police are holding 4 people, including a Uganda People's Defense Forces soldier who had earlier attempted to rob a pharmacy in Uganda Municipal Council. The 4 are Ronald Kawolero, attached to Uganda People's Defense Forces in Bombo Barracks, Emmanuel Sempija, 31 years, Yekoyasi Amaza, 33 years, and Amos Kairania, 34 years, all residents of Kabale. The 4 were arrested on Monday as they attempted to rob Medivine, a pharmacy located along the main highway just a few meters away from Iganga Central Police Station. According to a police source who preferred anonymity, said the 4 parked the car, registration number UG0501J, just out of the pharmacy, posing as customers, but later ordered the cashier to surrender all the money they had. We have the full details of this story in today's copy of the New Vision. Now, the news around Uganda continues, but for now, let us take a look at what is making headlines in today's copy of the New Vision. The headlining story today, it is actually a follow-up on the story that was headlining yesterday. It says, City kidnap. Army gives more details and then give him back to us. Family members plead. We have the story in detail on page 4 inside the New Vision. We also have a front picture of Luzira inmates who are on death row. They're actually apologizing to government so that it can give them a pardon. The story is also inside the New Vision on page 12, and more details are also there. Then we have 3,000 teachers, civil servants miss salary. Districts named. Is your district among them, or have you been missing salary, or are you about to miss your salary? The New Vision has the story in detail for you. Then we have Tororo ready for factory launch. Something you should catch up when you buy your copy of the New Vision. Now, more stories. We see 2.3 trillion shillings ready. We have the story right there. Actually, it says 2.3 trillion phosphates plant ready. Sorry about what I had said earlier. The story is right there in detail. Then Kavaka 623 billion shillings from lawyer Mabirizi. Okay, the story has taken another turn. Auditor General queries Naru's private company. Story is also there in the New Vision. Now let's go to the pullouts that come out every Tuesday. We have the oil and gas journal and also her vision. Now let us start with the oil and gas journal. It says UPIC gets partner. Who are the partners? The story is in here. And then we have government to upgrade UPIC. More stories that you should look out for in that pullout. And then government revives land policy for infrastructure in Hoima. Get the stories in detail. Now let's move on to the pullout another pullout that comes out every Tuesday. It says, it's her vision. It says, Kusemerera gives NDA her best. How has she done that? The story is in the pullout. Okay, my husband supports me always. Who says that? That is also still in her vision. Okay, moving on to the sports docket. We see, I cannot be part of this. Who says that and what has prompted that decision? We have the story in detail inside the sports docket. More, we see champion how Bleak clinched his 11th title. More stories from the sports docket that you should look out for into the scope here of the New Vision. It is just 2,000 shillings. And remember, we are proudly the leading daily. But before I forget, for those who cannot access the hard copy of the New Vision, the link is right below where you can access all the products published by Vision Group. It is called the e-paper. Subscribe to it and you can enjoy what New Vision offers. You're still watching New Vision TV News. I am Roith Inaseje, and let's continue looking at more stories making headlines across the country. Now, from Jinja District, a primary school head teacher in Jinja municipality has rejected the food that had been sent to one of his pupils by a motorcyclist. Emmanuel Gusango of St. Nicholas Primary School narrated how he declined to receive food containers that had been brought by a cyclist during a visitation which was also the Parents' Day on Sunday. Now, whereas Gusang expected parents to take time off from their busy schedule and attend in person, he said one of the parents opted to send food on a motorcycle. He said it was very dangerous for any responsible and serious parent to send the food by a motorcyclist. He said even if the parent had communicated the move, it was dangerous to entrust someone with food for their child. Closing off the bulletins, a story from Busia district where 4 people have expressed interest in contesting for the Busia district LC5 seat in the November 28th by-election. Now, those vying for the district's top political office, Deogracias Hasuli Njoki from the Democratic Party, we have Stephen Wanyama Udo from the NRM Party, and Paul Bonifansi Ogutu and Simon Waswa Estomi, both independents. Busia is having a second by-election in 3 years, in which the residents will be electing the 7th district chairperson. That's all I had for you from me, Roith Inaseje, and the New Vision TV team. Remember, you can get more news updates and other stories on New Vision TV by visiting our website, which is www.newvision.co.ug/video. You can also find us on our social media platforms. Facebook is the New Vision, Twitter is @NewVisionWire, Instagram is @NewVisionWire, and also you can catch up with me on my Twitter handle, which is Roith the Voice. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.